Louis Papier.
Hello, Louis. How are you?
Tonight, pretty good.
Good. What have you been doing with yourself the past few years?
I'm supervising probation officer with Manhattan Probation right now.
Great. Did you enjoy that?
I've been working for them since 1989, so it's a job, and I'm glad to have a job in this economy.
That's good to know. And what are your memories of John Bowne High School?
Memories of John Bowne High School. I was on the yearbook, and one day we went out into the cemetery. We took pictures. We had a mock coffin, and it was very bizarre, and some of those pictures landed in the high school yearbook. There also was a piano player for Sing, junior and senior Sing.
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
Eich and Heidelberg, they had the film class, and I'm still into film. I like to write reviews on Internet Movie Database. And what else? It's my Alzheimer's. I can't remember.
Okay, then we better end this interview now. Thank you very much.
Artie Braun.
And what are your memories of Bowne?
A lot of good memories about being part of theatrical production, getting background scenery. I was a photographer on the yearbook. That was a lot of fun. I'm still friends with some people that I went to not only high school with, but back even in public school. Still good friends with Larry Leishman and Joel Rapapel. It's nice to get together. I mean, I think the 30th was a little bit more fun because we had a bigger crowd.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I didn't see for 30 years. But it's still even here nice to see old friends, you know.
And where are you living now?
I live in Levittown for the last 9 years, but I never left New York.
And what are you working as?
Still now working in retail on Long Island. I work for Bed Bath & Beyond out on Long Island. Assistant store manager.
Oh, okay.
Working for a paycheck, but happy to have a job.
And do you have any kids? Or?
I have one boy. He's going to be 15 next month.
Wow,
He's in high school.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
So, thanks for putting this together, Lou.
Okay.
Sharon Frost, class.
And what are your memories of Bowne?
I remember watching the ag school come and do their farming in the back of the school, and that was always fun. I remember working in the program office, working on what now people do in 2 seconds in a computer, and we would take days and weeks to work on people's programs.
What have you been doing since then?
I've been living for about 32 years in Ithaca, New York. My husband's the rabbi there, and we separated, and then I came to Fair Lawn, New Jersey, where I taught 3rd grade, and then my daughter, one of my 3 children, had a baby, and she needed someone to watch her daughter, and I thought, no parents to worry about. It's my daughter, so I'm taking care of my granddaughter right now.
That's really good.
Full time, it is. It is.
Sounds like a very satisfactory job.
It's the best.
Okay.
It's the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Scott Chernovsky.
Okay.
One and only.
Memories of Bowne.
Memories of Bowne.
You went to Bowne? You didn't go to Bowne.
This jerk over. Renee Levitan. What a memory.
That's right.
What a thing. My English teacher, 10th grade. They don't come any hotter. Well, she was pretty good, and nothing like a teacher who sits the classroom in a U and faces her, and she's sitting there right on the front desk facing the class in her short skirts. Oh my God, it was too much for me. Anyway, enough of Renee. I think I've just made a lot of nice friends in Bowne, and it's amazing how over the years I can only thank some of my teachers for setting me straight. I wish I hadn't been in the dean's office as much, but I learned from that too. You know, you learn from your mistakes, and that was a good thing.
Why did you end up in the dean's office?
Well, some of those stories I can't tell, because I was a good boy.
Okay.
Actually, there is one I can say briefly without going into any great details. I had a girlfriend who was in 10th grade, and I was in 11th, and I actually filled out I forged a pass to get her out of class. And she, when I got her out of class, she said to me, "Let me see that pass." And she looks at it, she says, "That's not the dean's signature. I know the dean's signature. That's not his signature." So she goes down to the dean and says, "Dean, is this your signature?" And blows my cover. I end up down the dean's office. And the dean thought I was going to try to do something funny to her. She was my girlfriend. Anyway, that's the best I can say about why I ended up in the dean's office for that one incident. I can't speak about the others because I don't have memories so much of those. Other than that, I remember the school strike. Sorry, the teacher strike, I'm sorry. I believe that was when we were in 10th grade.
Right.
I remember missing biology all my classes all the way through, I think it was early November, if I remember right. And I remember not having to answer one of the questions of one of the parts of the biology regents because of that. That was totally optional. So I thought that was real exciting until when we went back to school after the strike, we had to put in an extra 45 minutes a day or something like that. That wasn't very exciting. So I remember that. I remember this guy Larry Wichter, I think it was in his senior year, he brought in a zillion bagels for everybody into the cafeteria because he worked in a bagel shop out on Main Street. That was pretty cool. I remember being on the math team, but I don't want to talk about that. That's Geeksville.
Okay, what have you been doing lately?
I work currently in Alexandria, Virginia, at the Census Bureau, but I don't work for the Census Bureau directly. I work for what's called one of the Beltway bandits, the companies like Northrop Grumman, TRWs, the Boeings, things like that. I've been working for them for the last 3 years, and I moved out there from Phoenix. And I was working out in Phoenix from 2002 until 2008.
Okay.
Some of that time consulting, some of that time full-time permanent for a company. So I have 4 kids. One from the first marriage, 3 from the second, and they're all wonderful children. And honestly, I couldn't ask for anything more in life because I'm actually quite happy. And I'm glad to have been able to make it to this reunion and meet old friends. It's amazing how much many people look alike, but I must admit, some people I don't recognize. So, and I thank all those people, or the few I should say, not all, that actually said I look better than I did before. To be honest,
you do.
that wasn't too hard, considering the haircut that I had in my high school picture, but I thank you all for that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, okay.